Welcome back to Across Louisiana. You know, we here in the capital area are lucky to have a vibrant and rich music scene here in the Baton Rouge area, and it's about to get a little bit richer with the 3rd Street Songwriters Festival. It's new, and here to tell us all about it is Kay Solar. Welcome to the show, Kay.
Yes, thank you for having me this morning.
This sounds like a great addition to the local scene. Obviously, this is a place that has a great musical history, and it sounds like a perfect fit. I mean, tell me a little bit about it.
Absolutely. There is a huge growing scene that is interested in original music with Red Dragon and their songwriter series. I've been doing a holiday songwriter series for the past, this was year 5, and we have so many talented people right here in Baton Rouge, but we also have talented people that go off to Nashville or Austin that people aren't aware of. I mean, if you go to Nashville, I mean, you're going to find so many Baton Rouge folks either already have #1 hits or they're trying to make it up there with their publishing deals. And so we're trying to bring those folks back to showcase what we have going on here. And I got the idea to do the Songwriters Festival from a festival in Florida. It runs along 30A from Rosemary Beach to Sandestin. I happen to have been every year. So the first year they probably had 300-something people there, and year 6 they probably had 5,000 people there. And so I envisioned this festival along 3rd Street, since we have such a growing music scene downtown, and that being our 30A.
So that kind of got the ball rolling. I mean, tell me a little bit about that. I know people are, this is the kind of town that's going to jump on board with something like this. I mean, the talent's here, the music scene is here. So what was it like to get that up and running?
Well, you know, I have had lots of support from downtown. I'm very excited about that. The main show is going to be at the Manship Theater, which is where I have done the holiday shows. And so the way that the festival is going to run is that main ticket show that night has 6 folks in a Nashville-style songwriter round. So there'll be 3 up. They each go from one another playing their song. They tell you the story behind the song, which is so great. And with that ticket, you're also going to get a wristband that's going to get you special perks from the downtown vendors as far as drink specials and food specials and access to the events all day. Some of those will be free and open to the public as well. But that show, I'd love to tell some of the folks that are playing it. Casey Kelly, a Baton Rouge guy. His one #1 song that a lot of people are aware of are George Strait's "The Cowboy Rides Away," which George named his last tour after. But Casey has written hundreds of songs that have been cut from right here in Baton Rouge. We also have Tony Hazelton, who is one of the founding members of LaRue, and people may recognize him from that, but not know that he also is a huge writer in Nashville, and he's also had 6 #1s, George Strait, Shania, wow, and even like rock acts from the 80s. So it's going to be a great show. But in addition to that show, what you're going to get is one for the songwriter community and for musicians in town. We're bringing in a Nashville industry panel. It's going to be held at Jolie Pearl that morning. Wow. Casey Kelly wrote a book, The Complete Idiot's Guide to the Art of Songwriting, who's going to do a book signing and talk a little bit. But we're starting an NSAI chapter, which is Nashville Songwriters Association. It'll be the kickoff for it that weekend. A rep from there will be on the panel, as well as someone from BMI, which is one of the performing rights organizations, right, as well as a publishing company rep to answer questions. And we'll also let people drop in a song and they'll do a little critique afterwards. But for all those just interested in music, we're going to have a live concert with Ray and the Line and Rusty Yates Band, who have great original music right here from, and that's going to be on the Town Square Plaza. Then we're going to move into the various venues and have songwriter rounds at Jolie Pearl, Happy's, and Hotel Indigo, and then the main show that night.
Sounds fantastic. I know people are going to want to take part. Really quickly, tell them where they can go to find out more.
Well, they can go to visitbatonrouge.com/songwriter festival because they want to find out about the kickoff party as well as the special moonshine dinner at Struby's. And then also the tickets and festival tickets are at manshiptheater.org.
Okay, thanks so much for coming on and telling us all about it. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
We come back on Across Louisiana, find out what a local hero is doing to help with sickle cell. Don't miss it.